Connecticut is the last state in the nation to implement a law like this one. Teachers tell me by having their kids all the same age, it evens the playing field for what has become a difficult curriculum. Starting in fall 2024, all students must have already turned 5 years old to enroll in kindergarten. Previously, the students needed to turn 5 by January 1st.
We've created a situation where we have really high expectations of these 4-year-olds, and it creates a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. If the students can't perform at those levels, can't execute those skills, they really end up feeling kind of overwhelmed by kindergarten, as opposed to it being a joyful, playful, wonderful baseline for what their educational experience will be.
Lisa Cordova teaches kindergarten in Glastonbury. Her 20-something students starting next week will range from 4 to almost 6 years old.
Now the curriculums have changed. They're more rigorous, and so the students are held to a level where they need to have a lot of stamina. They're made to do more things that you would expect from an older child.
These teachers say starting kindergarten too early has a domino effect on the rest of their educational career.
You have a lot of schooling coming up ahead of you. You know, you have to go through high school. So if you're stressed out and don't enjoy kindergarten, it's really hard to get that back moving forward.
And on the extreme side, teachers say they've seen the worst impacts of a student not getting the extra time they need.
We're seeing kids with behavioral issues in high school. We're seeing kids who die by suicide in high school. And it's tragic to see that. And sometimes we can track that back to their earliest experiences in education.
Education leaders say they're hearing one strong pushback on this law. That's the issue of finding childcare for an extra year.
People are wondering, how do we balance this with childcare needs? And this transition puts stressors on families. But I would argue that we don't solve childcare issues with education. We solve childcare issues with childcare.
The teachers say they're relieved the law passed for the children's sake and know it will be beneficial to every student for the rest of their lives. Now, there is one exception to that law. Children younger than 5 years old can be granted enrollment on a special case-by-case basis by educators if they feel that the child is developmentally ready. In Hartford, Brooke Griffin, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.